Okay guys, this time I'm gonna teach you part 2 of graph transformation. So first two question is a review from what we have learned last time. As you can see, for traditional method, from here we have to see how the graph moves from here to here. Okay, so now we have 1/2, which is less than 1, so it's gonna be compressed by 1/2. And we have this -2 right next to x. That's gonna be what? 2 units. It will move 2 units to the right, and it's gonna be moved to 3 units up. I mean, for this one, sometimes the question will say like horizontal shift by 2 units to the right, or horizontal shift not horizontal, vertical shift 3 units up, like that. Okay, so try this question by yourself. First, because of the negative, it will be reflected. And because of 7/2, because 7/2 is bigger than 1, it will be stretched by 7/2. And we have +1. That's gonna be what? 1 unit to the left. And we have -2, which means 2 units down. So that's a traditional method. Now, for type 2, what we're gonna do is they will explain how graph will move from here. So that's what we are gonna do from now on. So our job is to set up equation based on this. So let's do this one. We start from the x squared, and it says translated horizontally. I mean, you don't really have to know this. What you have to know is 2 units to the right. So it should be left and right, x -2. Because remember, left and right is opposite, right? And vertically what? 4 units down, so -4, right? And they're reflected, so you're gonna put negative. And we don't see anything else, so that's it. So we started from this x squared here. Okay, so this one changed to this. Let's do one more question. No, try a question on the right by yourself and see if you can do it. All right? Meanwhile, do it by yourself. Okay, so you should have what? It does not say left and right, and it says vertically 3 units down, so I'm gonna do -3, stretched by a factor of 3, and reflected, minus. The reason that I put cube is because it started from x cubed. Okay, that's what you're supposed to get. What about in this case? We start from e to the x, okay, and it says translate horizontally 3 units to the left, so it's left and right, so it should be right next to x, +3, like that, and compressed by 1/3. So I'm gonna put 1/3 here, and they're reflected. Yep, that's it, because it does not say it's gonna go up or down, nothing. What about in this case? We start from the log of x here, horizontally 2 units to the left, so it should be right next to x, which means 2 units to the left, so +2 because it's opposite. Finally, 4 units down, so -4, stretched by 4, so I'm gonna put 4 in front of it, and reflected across x-axis, so I'm gonna put negative here. Okay, so you're gonna do this question here. What? The graph translated what? I mean, try this one by yourself. It should not be too difficult. I will just write this one down here. That should be the answer. Try this question by yourself as well. And that's what you're supposed to get. Okay? If you don't understand, just watch video carefully and see where I got these numbers from, okay? It's not gonna be too difficult to figure out. Now, type 3. I think this one is the most important one because most likely in your test you're gonna see this. So there are two ways of doing it. Just like this. F of x is x squared, right? Which means if you do fx plus 6 inside like that, that's same as x plus 6 squared, right? Instead of x, you're gonna put x plus 6. That's what you do. So how does it move? It moved 6 units to the left. Okay? So that's a traditional method. But as you can see, you don't really have to know how to change it because you should know by just looking at it. Since it is inside the parentheses, it's gonna move left and right, and it's plus 6, so it should be a 6 to the left. Like you should be able to find answer like that. For example, it's x cubed, but it doesn't matter. This one is f of x minus 1 outside of parentheses. So it's same as x cubed minus 1, which means 1 unit down. Isn't it? I mean, it's simple. What about here? We have 3 in front of f of x and minus 6 for the left and right and minus 1. So even without setting up, you can tell what stretched by 3, 6 units to the right and 1 unit down. And or if you want to set it up, we start from the e cube and you're going to put 3 in front of it. Okay, y to the e cube is x, and then minus 6, right? It's already inside of minus 6. It's going to be minus 6 here like that. And then what? We have minus 1, so minus 1. So it's the same thing, isn't it? Remember, you don't switch the sign when you translate it here because it's already inside the parentheses. Okay, so you just exactly copy it. So try this question by yourself. You just see negative 3, you just write it here. Plus 2, you write it here. Plus 1, you write it here because it started from here. So it's easy, right? I forgot to write stretched by 3. Good. So that's it. Make sure to complete these questions by yourself, and if you have any questions, just let me know. See you guys.